Happy Friday, everybody. According to Low Elo. And as promised, here we are with 12.12b.
Yes.
And, first thing I'm going to say is I already briefly just looked at the Katarina changes. Do I like the idea that she's getting buffed? No. But it's what's happening exactly what I wanted is AP ratio buffs. I'm gonna pull back on my opinion about being butthurt. That's fine. Just as long as there's no Sunderer, as long as there's no Titanic Hydra or Titanic Hydra. Just if it's AP, that's fine.
That's fair. That's fair. Fine. I mean, I'm not mad. I'm looking at them right quick, and you're right. It's
if it's pushing more assassin glass cannon, I'm totally down with that.
Right. That's what
but still fuck that champion.
I don't like the champion, but that's doesn't mean she doesn't do what she's supposed to do. You know what I mean? She should be allowed to do what she's supposed to do. But I don't know why they couldn't put together an actual patch notes list here. But
yeah, that was what we're talking about before we started recording.
Yeah, I know. Before Riot decided to make this the most convoluted, confusing fucking thing to read. And sometimes I just want to reach to the screen and slap these people. Because, there's a better way to do this. And they totally could have done it better. So, needless to say, this is stupid. And I'm sorry if you guys are looking at the screen and are confused by all the crap on it. But
yeah, for those who are just listening, basically, because normally what they do with the micro or mid patch, they slap it to the top of the main patch. So, but I believe this patch or 12.12b is supposed to come out on Thursday.
Yes.
So you're listening to this yesterday, and it's maybe it is Friday, maybe it's today, but it's not on the official patch website at the top.
Nope.
Of course not. So we have to go to Twitter. Riot, what's his name?
Froxen.
Froxen posted it, and again, this is for people that aren't watching the YouTube video. They just decided to put 12.12b and potential 12.13 changes all onto two pictures, and it's just cool. Well, I'd rather be surprised about the next patch, but I guess I'm being forced to look at this now. So, if you're listening, no problem. If you're watching, just close your eyes. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, we're gonna get into that. The other thing I wanted to mention is because in our Discord we incorrectly stated or called out it was Cunning who was telling us about how a little a little messy about how our patch guessing game was, and we accidentally said Calientes.
Yes,
sorry about that.
My apologies, Cunning. That's a screw up on me because apparently I can't read.
Neither can I. But Calientes was talking about I know probably there's some of you that don't listen on Spotify, and Anchor is what we use to, obviously with our, this is not an ad, is what we, post through, and they are, I think Spotify owns them.
Yes.
Or it's
yes.
Okay, yes, Spotify owns them. So all the polls we talk about go directly to Spotify, and they are not on Apple. They're obviously not on YouTube. They're not on anything else. So I'm with Calientes, and I'm sure there's other people out there that want to participate in polls. What we are going to be doing from now on is, on top of the Spotify polls, I'm going to be making a poll of the same thing on Straw Poll, and that's going to be a link in the description. So wherever you're at, again, on Apple Podcasts, on YouTube, if you go down to the description, there's going to be a link to a Straw Poll, and it's going to be the same poll, and you guys can participate in that, and we'll make sure to look at that and combine it with the Spotify part of it.
Yes. So, and for those of you who are not using Spotify, which is totally fine, and you want to leave a comment but you don't want to do a voice comment on Anchor, you can always comment on YouTube. We're always trolling that. You can always comment reply on Twitter, leave a comment on Instagram, anything related, unrelated, any one of those outlets are totally acceptable places. We do keep track of them. So Spotify is not your only option. I don't want to landlock any of you into one service that you may or may not use. But there are free services out there. Spotify. I don't know if podcasts are free on Spotify. I haven't used free Spotify in a long time.
Right.
There are other free services, and we will try to make things as available as humanly possible for you guys. I know some of you do want to give feedback, like Dean said, and or you just want to say something about something that's being changed, and that's perfect. We will have other. There are other avenues.
Yep. Well said. And so yeah, we're gonna get in 12.12b, but let's hit that ad really quick and then get on with it. All right, here we go. 12.12b.
Boom, baby. Here we go. Right into this little patch. It is a little patch.
It's very
It's
small.
very small. Yeah, I
But
guess we just
enough.
start off with the buffs.
Yeah, Shaco. We got Shaco going on here.
Shikako getting a passive AD ratio from 15 to 25%. I believe that's on the backstab. He does an extra 15% damage, right? So
Yeah, I
it
think
should
so,
be an
yeah.
extra. You get an extra 10% damage out of that, so 25% now. Your QAD ratio is also going to increase by 10%. So it was 40. It's going to go back, or I guess up to 50. I don't know if it's back to 50. The W cooldown is going to drop by 1 second. So you'll be able to get your Jack in the Boxes 1 second earlier from 16 seconds to 15 seconds. And your duration AP ratio, because the duration, how long they sit there hidden, is directly tied to how much AP you have, is now going to be, instead of 5%, it's going to be 10%.
That's big.
That's really big.
All of them combined big.
Yes. I don't know the reasoning. I don't play this champion, but
Why
I
would you?
would only right. My name's not Stephen Blow. I only know that you typically build AD if you're going jungle and AP if you're going in lane. And I know with the last patch, it seemed like you actually could go either way. But I'm thinking that must have hurt his actual overall gameplay by not having a decided path on what to build, which is the only reason I can assume they're increasing damage. Also, durability revert.
Yep.
So, yeah, you guys know. You know how that goes. They drop a durability patch, and over the next 5 patches, everything's going to get reverted, and we're back to the power creep.
This is how it goes, dude.
Yep.
All right, Katarina, here we go. Dagger AP ratio is going from 55 to 88% to 65 to 95%. So it's going to be 10% early, and then it's going to go up to 7% late.
Okay.
That seems like a lot.
Yeah,
And I
88%
believe
seems
that.
weird. Actually, 55, 66, 77, 88 just seems interesting. So I think it makes more sense to round these out, but
I'm
yeah.
assuming, is this her pass? Wait, no, is this her Q? Hold on.
No, I think daggers are technically a passive.
Is it? Let's see. Hold on. I don't even know how Katarina works because the passive is the blade that stand on the ground. But is it the AOE spin she does?
Yes.
That's what we're talking about
Yes.
here.
Yes.
I'm just so confused. AP ratio. Let's see. Let me just look at. Well, because her passive is called. Hold on. Sinister Blade. Okay, yeah. Whenever she retrieves a dagger. Yeah, okay, so that is it. Yeah. She used it to slash around herself, dealing 68 to 240, plus 60% 80, bonus 80, and then it's going to be that scaling. Okay, so that, okay, cool. So that is her passive. Whenever she picks up a blade, it's 10% extra early, and then it's going to be 7% extra late. Wow. Okay.
That's a lot. That's a lot. But she should have the opportunity to scale. I feel like sometimes if Katarina doesn't win the game hella fast, then she's useless. So I guess giving her an opportunity to scale is fair enough.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. I'm be banning this shit. So,
Yeah.
Q damage going from 75 to 195 with a 30% AP scaling to 80 to 200 with a 35% AP scaling.
Wow.
So base is going up by 5, and then the AP ratio is going up 5 as well. Okay, pretty standard. 80 ratio per dagger, 16% plus 16% per 70 bonus attack speed. I'm assuming this is her ult.
That yeah, I
Because
would
the
have
ult
to
scales off it.
I would have to think so. Yeah. Attack
So
speed.
here we're back here again with
Gnash's
guys.
tooth.
Can we just fucking make it clear? Like, why does it not say R?
Yeah, this format for releasing this is awful.
So alt AD ratio per dagger is 16%, 16% per 70 bonus attack speed, to 18% plus 18% of 60% bonus attack speed. So the attack speed scaling is going down, but the ratio of the AD is going up.
Yes.
Would that even? Would
I
you
don't
say
know.
that like almost balance? How much would that balance
Does that
out?
wash?
You're going 2%.
Does that wash? I think. Oh, okay. Hold on. I think. Get to the next part, then let's talk about it because there's more.
The on hit ratio
There,
going from
yeah.
28 to 38% to 30 to 40%.
So
So
extra
2%
2%.
extra.
That's why they're doing it. They're giving you a little bit more damage, but less hits. I think, right?
You mean like how many blades are thrown
Or
out?
no, I guess their total attack speed isn't
No, it's
changing.
not.
Yeah, so you're getting the same. They're just giving it a little bit more.
It's a very odd change. Like I feel like it might just even out.
I think it.
I
I
don't
think
know.
it. Yeah.
I mean, maybe they're lowering the attack speed. Sure, you can build Nashers. Like that's the only AP attack speed item, but like maybe that's trying to hit like, oh, you can go Blade of the Ruin King or whatever their fucking nonsense with
Kraken
AD.
Slacker.
Sure, yeah, Kraken Slayer.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to like in my head do some of that math to lose 10% on the bonus attack speed, but gain 2% on the base, and then extra 2% per that attack speed. It might be slightly more. I think it's slight, ever so slightly more. It's just looks like just a slight uptick, and even the 2% for the on hit ratio isn't terrible. So, all right, all right.
Stupid. Okay. Caitlyn, what we got?
Caitlyn, the sniper, passive damage was 50 to 100% of total AD. It's now 60 to 110% total AD. And I think that's fine. Nobody's playing this champion right now because she's useless. The W bonus headshot damage was 60 to 240 plus 40 to 1200%
That's got to be wrong.
bonus AD.
That's gotta
Yeah, I
be
think it's
wrong.
supposed to be 120. That doesn't make any sense at all. I think it's
see, here we go again.
120% bonus AD.
Let me look at Wikipedia. Keep going.
Yeah, and then it's gonna go to 40 to 220, so you're gonna lose 20 on that W bonus headshot damage at all ranks, and then it's gonna be plus 40 to 80% bonus AD. So if it's what I think it is, 120, you're gonna lose also 40% on the bonus AD.
Hold on. No, this is okay. Wikipedia says it's. Hold on. Let me see what the base is. So, base is 60 to 240.
Okay.
Okay, that's right. And then on the wiki is 40 to 100. So that's.
So it's just someone fat fingered it too. So okay, you're gonna lose 20%. Okay.
Oh my god, I hate this shit.
I wonder why they're doing that though, because they're
So that's a nerf.
her passive headshot is getting a boost, but her W headshot's getting a nerf. Okay?
So it should be even. I don't know. I feel like it's because whenever I see
Yeah, I don't know what we're doing.
very minute changes, it's like it's just evening it out. I don't know.
Yeah, you're getting like a little here and a little losing there. It's just like a really weird, I don't know. I wish that there was a little blurb to tell me what this is supposed to do because I'm trying to figure it out and I don't know exactly what this is supposed to do. If any of you guys know, please feel free to leave a comment somewhere. Anywhere.
Again, I thought 12 point maybe it isn't coming out until Friday, and they'll put up the notes.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Probably
'cause
not.
We're doing this on Wednesday right now, but yeah, who knows? They might not even put it up at all. But whatever.
And okay, so let's move on to the next one, I guess.
Leona last buff, passive damage going from 25 plus 7 per level to 32 plus 8 per level. That's pretty big.
Yeah, that's for those of you who don't remember how her passive works. Her passive is once you use a spell on an enemy, it's very similar to Lux. You have a little mark on them, except for Lux, she needs to pop her own mark. Leona's allies can pop her mark. So that just gives you a little bit of an idea on how that works.
I think they're trying to, like enchanters are really strong right now. They're just trying to bump
Right.
a tank back in there, and Leona is the tank.
Right. So, very, very interesting. I don't know if it's enough to bring Leona back into the Enchanter's world, but we do need to look at the nerfs, and I think that's on the next page here. So,
Yep, let's get to it.
champ nerfs. Belveth. This is like not very well.
I think it's the first.
Yeah, I think it is AD growth as well. Belveth champ nerf. AD growth goes from 2 down to 1.7. Health growth goes from 105 to 99. The E cooldown was 22 to 14 at max rank. It's now 22 to 16 at max rank. The E lifesteal was scaling at 20 to 26%. It is now flat,
Wow.
20% at all ranks. No more scaling on the E, which they're telling you you need to max this last. Some jackwagon must have been maxing it second or something. I don't know. Or maybe her late game was just ridiculous. Ulti bonus health ratio was 165% of her bonus AD. You're going to lose 45%, so it's going to be 120% of her bonus AD, which to me sounds
That's a lot.
fucking insane. So, yeah, wow. I mean, has she been taken over?
I think she's been really strong. This kind of just scares me. It might just like throw her into like more tank. Like
She
they're
does have a
nerfing-
53% win rate right now according to Lolalytics. So I guess that makes sense. She got a little too high feed. I mean, I know with new champs they're trying to keep them somewhere around 50, whether it's 51 or 49. I think that's healthy.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It doesn't seem as worth to build AD.
No,
I mean, it's
I
still
don't know
good.
what else you got to build on her though.
Tank.
I
I'm just
guess,
gonna.
okay.
I'm scared it might just put her on tank duty.
I feel like with this champion, I don't on hit items. Do they work well with her? I've not actually played her other than one time, and it was just like a basic. You build fighter items, and then you get to be kind of tanky.
I don't know. I've seen people just going like, Noon Quiver, Mythic, whatever, Kraken, and
Tank.
maybe Blade of the Rune King. I think is still good, but like,
I think Bork is good for her just because of the slow. Not even just lifesteal, but
Yeah.
the slow is pretty gross. And then obviously the extra damage when you pop that third hit. I'm curious, and I'd have to go back and look at her skills again. She's just the way some of her stuff works to me is just kind of confusing, so I don't have it memorized. So I apologize for all you guys out there that are like, dude, you idiot! Like you should know what the hell you're talking about. And sometimes I don't, but I wonder if on hit is a decent way to go, considering most on hit items are attack speed based, anyways. Just a
let's
Curious
see
thought.
See what people are building on her.
right now.
Yeah, it's Kraken, Bork, Rage Blade,
Yeah, okay, so it is on hit.
Wit's End.
So I wonder if going to no, yeah, it's a total on hit build. I mean, I don't see why not. That's exactly kind of a build I was thinking of. Whether or not you wanted to do, yeah, I don't know. That's weird. That's weird. It's not worth, I don't think, building any AP really.
Oh God, no. There's no
Like
I don't think she has any-
like putting a Gnasher's tooth in there somewhere. I don't know if that's
nah,
worth.
that'd be a waste.
Right, that's exactly what I'm thinking. Even with nerfing the AD, I still don't think that's worth it.
No, I'm just scared it's gonna like. Oh, so I'm looking at builds. I mean, again, so 72,000 games is Kraken, 3,000 games with Frostfire, and then about 1,000 for the Sunfire, Triforce. I'm just scared it's gonna put her on like.
Hey, you know what?
that.
She's got 2 games with fucking Even Shroud and 100% victory, so all I'm saying is build Even Shroud. Don't do that. Please don't do that. I think Dean's left.
All right. All right, moving on down to Senna.
Senna.
Probably
This
one of the
champion
best-
is fucking OP as fuck.
Yeah, probably the best spot laner. One of the best. Base health going from 560 to 530. Q base damage going from 40 to 160 to 30 to 170, so it's gonna buff her late game a little bit. Root duration on her W is going from 1.25 to 2.25 to 1 to 2 seconds, so we're losing a quarter of a second. I don't think that's enough, dude. just her scaling, I think, is just so strong, and the Q slow.
Right.
I think the slow Q slow needs to get hit again or something. Or man,
Yeah, I I see what they're doing with the base health, and I think that's important because she's very squishy and vulnerable levels 1 through 6, and like you can easily pop her even as a tank support. You can pop her. So I think that hitting the base health is a good thing. Because, like, how do you stop somebody from scaling is you just consistently shove their face in the dirt. And I've just noticed a lot of people have been able to play really, really, really safe with her, and she hasn't had the blow up threat that she had in previous seasons, which is why I think she's so relevant. So I like what they're doing with the base health. I don't know about the base damage on the Q, but whatever. That's not that big a deal. You lose 10 early, gain 10 late. Like, okay, sure. And the root duration, I guess, is kind of helpful too. That extra quarter second can make a difference. But I see they're not trying to remove her from the meta. They're just trying to bring her down from her throne a little bit.
yeah, there's no way. Did you see? Was it this past? I think was it Golden Guardians? I can't remember what team it was. I mean, it must have been Golden Guardians. They played
Mundo?
Senna Mundo
Yeah.
bot lane.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's fucking wild.
That was
dude.
gross. That was gross as all hell because Mundo gets to be a tank. And Senna gets to do Senna things. And they don't have to win lane. But,
Oh
like...
no, they get shit on. They get shit on.
But, well, they didn't get shit on too hard only because they ran double Enchanter on the other side. And so it's like...
Oh, it was Seraphine, like
Seraphine Karma. Yeah. So, okay, sure. I'll build Mundo. Poke me. All I gotta do is build one MR item. I don't even have to finish a Negatron cloak. You know, I just get a Negatron, and you're fine. You can build literally anything else you want, and you don't take any damage as Mundo. So, that was pretty gross. That was actually a really interesting lane, and I think TSM realized that they were, how do you say, fucked, pretty early on in that one.
What's really funny though is they like I think is Blaze Olives their mid laner, right?
Yeah.
He had no idea that Mundo was coming.
No.
It's like, oh, I guess this is good.
Yeah, he had no clue that there was a Mundo coming, even though Ole's been spamming the hell out of it, and he had he also said like he felt like he didn't do anything, and then all of a sudden they were just winning. It was like, yeah, sometimes games be like that, man. You just don't do anything, and then all of a sudden you're ahead.
I mean, I'm assuming in that game the Tom Kench was banned because that's still like the best lane partner.
Oh yeah.
Obviously, Kench offers a lot more utility aside from just being a fat fucking tank.
Right.
But Mundo is like Tom Kench better. Whatever. All right. Speaking of Tom Kench,
Tam's getting a passive bonus magic damage ratio nerf. It was 4% bonus health. You're gonna lose 1%. 3% bonus health is the passive bonus magic damage ratio. Why did they write mage damage ratio? I don't know. Health growth was 109. It's now 103, so he loses 6 health. Ooh.
yeah, it's still not enough. I don't think. I mean, aside from maybe Tom Kench top, the passive auto attack damage is gonna be
If you're gonna
whatever.
If you're gonna go Senna TK though, like TK shouldn't be able to dish out damage too. And to be fair, because Senna dishes
right.
out damage, TK shouldn't be able to dish out damage. Like he should just have a little bit. So I'm not too mad, although I don't know about 1% doing a whole lot here for you. But
This ain't gonna do shit. It's still so fucking good.
yeah,
They gotta come up with a fucking. So they have the Twitch Yumi, the cat on the rat. They need to come up with a Tom Kench Senna.
is that what they call it? The cat on the rat? I didn't even know that.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't watch this weekend, huh?
No, you know what? I haven't had a chance to
You
watch
need
it
to-
with life being the way
You
it
need to
is.
go back, and it's also for people who haven't watched it. Go watch the video of Mark Z reading the fucking Cat and the Rat. They made like a Dr. Seuss rhyme. It's fucking one. It's probably one of the best fucking like content things LC has put out in a minute. It's so funny.
That's pretty funny.
He's like sitting next to a fireplace. They made a book and he's reading it. Emily Rand made like this super sick, like Dr. Seuss-esque cover
Oh, nice.
of Yumi sitting on Twitch. But yeah, they had like a poll. This is a side note, but they were trying to poll what is the name of this combo. The Cat and the Rat, the Tom and Jerry lane,
Tom and Jerry.
There was another. I can't remember what the other one was, but Cat on the Rat.
Yeah, I feel like Tom and Jerry's too confusing because of Tom Kench, and right? You do that to
Sure.
yourselves.
No, Cat on the Rat is fucking great.
Yeah, now I'm trying to think. I'm like,
I did see a meme. I know I told it to you, but it was like a shower thought. Like Senna and Lucian are a horrible like couple because they'd rather lane with fish people
right.
than each
I
other.
did see that. I have seen that. It was a pretty good one too.
Yeah, Tom Kench and Senna, and then Lucian Nami. I know it's funny, but
The demon and the
I don't know.
captured. I don't know. That's a bad one. It's too fantasy based. It's not tongue rolly. Anyways, we'll move on. Tell me who we got next.
oh, Zeri, our best friend.
Oh, the one that we never understand. Hey,
this
we're gonna understand this one.
We're gonna understand this one. Our bonus movement speed dropping from 1% to 0.5%. Boom, great, love it.
That's actually probably pretty good. All right, Pukong, aka the monkey, the OP monkey. His E is getting hit. He would deal 160% damage to monsters. It's getting dropped to 120% damage to monsters. Goodbye, Wukong Jungle. The LT cooldown's also getting hit early. It was 120 to 90. It's now going to be 130 seconds to 90 seconds at max rank. So the lack of damage to monsters is going to slow him down to the point that I wouldn't be surprised if he makes his way out of the jungle and back into a lane.
I don't think so. No way.
You think he's
the
that
fact
good?
that his W, it's just gonna slow his clear down, but just the simple fact that his W lets him go over walls is like, no, he's gonna stay in the jungle. There's no way.
All right.
40, yeah, sure, they're gonna, the damage. He's gonna be a little bit slower on clearing, but
Yeah.
like,
That's a lot of bit slower.
alrighty, moving on to Seraphine. Passive AP ratio was 6 to 9%. Nice. It is now a flat 7%. And then the crowd control duration is going from 1.5 seconds to 1.25 seconds. So it's getting hit a little bit.
Okay.
I think this is still pretty good. Seraphine bottom is like taking over.
Yeah, she's still a decent champ in the bot lane. So yeah, I don't
Just
see.
double poke champs like Seraphine Karma. I think Karma with any champion that pokes, that like Ezreal too, is really good, but like that shit's annoying and that's really strong.
It is. It's really annoying. I think Janna doubles up really good with the AD poke champs like Ezreal just because of the shield. But I think with the AP champions, Karma's probably a little bit better just because she offers that the move speed on the shield. She can poke pretty well. She can lock down. Yeah, she doesn't have as much available to her, but she also has just different things available as well. So. And last but not least on the nerfs, and this is the last one on the 12.12b patch, you got the cat. I don't know about a passive bonus range, but it goes from 50 to 0.
Yeah, I don't know what that means. Let me look on LOL Wiki.
Yeah, let's take a look at Yumi. Her passive. Yumi's attacks against champions grant her 56 to 360 based on level, plus 25% AP ratio shield, and restores 25 to 100 based on level, plus 8% mana. This effect has a 14 to 6 second based on level cooldown. The shield follows Yumi until broken and will protect Yumi's attached ally while she has one. What the fuck are they talking about with range here?
I see it right here. Periodically, Yumi's next basic attack against an enemy champion has an uncancelable windup, gains 50 bonus range, turns into a non-projectile, restores mana, and grants her the shield.
Oh.
So she gains.
That's not even mentioned on the actual fucking tooltip.
Are you on the LoL Wiki?
I'm on Lolalytics, but Lolalytics pulls straight from what you see in the game. Except for the ratios, obviously.
Oh yeah, what I'm reading here is on LoL Wiki. It says that gains bonus.
Could someone explain to me why they're not fucking the same description? Riot, talking to you.
I didn't know that. Like
talking to you.
That makes sense though. I mean, like.
Oh yeah, I don't care. But why is it not the same description? Why is that not on the in-game description?
I feel like there's a lot of things on the in-game description that aren't.
Right. Yeah, this isn't the first one. This certainly won't be the last. It's just the one I'm calling out right now because Riot, you left me with this stupid image. You give me this stupid fucking description, and now I gotta go figure out what the fuck it means. Why is it not in the in-game? Hmm?
Well,
Who made this champion?
it wasn't August, was
No,
it?
I don't think so. I'm not gonna find you, but I got some words for you.
Yeah. Well, that is about it, guys. Any suggestions for a poll? Question?
Are you guys tired of? Yeah, actually, are you guys tired of the durability patch being reverted? Because I feel like even just reading the comments on this on Twitter, is people are just like, why are you reverting the? Why are you reverting everything? Why did you even do the durability patch? Because you're just weekly, every week, just patch by patch, just slowly reverting things. What are we doing?
So, are our listeners tired
The reverts.
of the reverts? Okay. Question?
Nah, I gotta whatever you guys want this week. I don't have anything in particular, unless you have
Yeah,
anything.
ask us anything, say anything, maybe some OP combo you guys got going, an off roll or something. I don't know, something. Tell us, let us know.
Something fun.
Yeah,
So
like that.
cool.
Yep, that's gonna do it, guys. We'll be back on Wednesday because again, Monday is a holiday.
Yes.
So we probably won't be recording our 15 minutes of fame. Um, so yeah, guys, enjoy your weekend. If you are in the United States, be safe. Don't shoot fucking guns in the air because I know people do that in places.
Please don't put any Roman candles in your butthole and turn around and try to fire them out. I know that sounds ridiculous, but like too many people watch Jackass and have seen it done. Just please don't do that. You're gonna end up with a. I have to explain this. You're gonna end up with a third-degree burn on your butt cheeks, and you're not gonna be able to lay down and sit down comfortably. You're gonna go home without an asshole.
You're gonna go to bed tonight without an asshole.
Yeah, exactly. Please, please, please don't fire any fireworks at each other, and just be careful what you're doing, guys. The world is a very interesting place right now, and I would hate for anybody to get hurt. For you non-Americans, do you guys? I mean, I'll tell you, don't fire these at each other, anyways. But like, I think your regulations are strictly different unless you're Russian. So,
Yeah, guys, we'll talk to you next week.
have a good week.